because the cord was snaked around some of those dials. And
Okay, but you didn't.
I know, but I could have. It's all about, oh my God, I forgot my cover. What? You bought this for me. You said it looks good on me.
I know. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Let's try this again. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
We got two of the dogs with us today, Boba and Ivy. They're under the table. I tried to start the last episode off with showing the dogs that we had in here, but turns out I forgot to hit the record button when I did so. So we did an entire
and you
podcast.
didn't change the screen around like you normally do?
Yeah.
Which I mentioned something about, and you were like, oh, it's fine. And turns out we weren't recording at all.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, because it saved us a lot of time. It really felt like King of Comedy.
No, I don't know what that means.
It's a old De Niro movie.
No.
He's, okay, well, it's my handle name, Rupert Pumpkin.
Oh.
That's his name.
Oh.
That's my handle on Twitter.
Oh.
But then I put my real name after it because I'm not a bitch.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Snoop is chilling.
Yeah. Speaking of Snoop, it's Black History Month.
I know.
Hey, let's start off. I'm throwing you curveballs here. This is not the same show that we did.
Okay.
So.
All right.
I'm going to start off with a black fact or a backed.
Oh, God.
If you will.
Don't do that. No.
We can create new words.
Don't do that.
People create new words every day.
Okay.
Okay? It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it in a negative way.
Just don't do that.
It's just, I'm going to start using it.
No, you're not.
A school principal once punished a student for pulling a prank by making him read the U.S. Constitution. The student became fascinated with the document and started memorizing various sections of it. This student, you know who it was?
No.
Did you read it?
No, I don't have. I took off my glasses.
Was Thurgood Marshall,
Oh.
who later became the first black Supreme Court justice.
Wow.
That's a picture of him right there.
Wow.
I don't know
All
when
that
that picture was
happened-
taken. He still looks good.
All that happened because he misbehaved in school.
Yeah,
and that
pulled
was
a
his
prank.
punishment. Wow.
That was back like when, like, I guess teachers kind of influenced you a little bit more. And sometimes in a negative way, because I believe they still had corporal punishment while he was in
I'm
there.
sure.
Yeah, it sounds worse than it really is. That just means getting spanked on the ass.
Well, they used a paddle and...
Yeah. Bust some asses. So that's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
We got a copy of the Constitution in the fucking garage.
No.
Yeah?
It's the...
We the people.
It's not the whole damn Constitution.
Yes, it is. The whole thing's written out. John Hancock's name is on there. He's the first one to sign, I think. That may have been debunked. I think someone else signed first. Anyway, no, it was weird because I had come home from one of my walks, and it was like blown and like just laying in the carport, stacked up with some leaves. I tried to contact Nick Cage to let him know what was going on, and he hasn't replied to my emails.
Came from, right?
What? The Constitution?
No, the one that was in our driveway.
No, I have no idea where it came from.
I've told you this before.
I wasn't listening.
Obviously. You know, Allie went through that phase where she was obsessed with Hamilton.
Yeah.
And she had that, and it was hanging in her room forever.
Oh.
And then she cleaned up her room and took down stuff on her walls and threw a bunch of stuff away, and that was one of the things she threw away, and I guess it blew out of the trash can.
She threw away the Constitution of the United States?
Yeah. Okay, it's not like
America?
It's a real fucking copy.
But, I mean, it looks like it's pretty cool now, even though it's nailed in there. Are you right?
I cut my finger.
Oh, yeah, because that's why the house smells so good. We got corned beef going, Irish soda bread. We should have saved it for the St. Patty's Day episode, but...
Well, I mean, I bought 2 of them, so we're going to do it again.
Quit flipping off all our vans.
I'm not. That's all
Yeah, I mean, you're throwing up gang signs then.
I'm not either. I was looking to see...
That looks like a bee to me.
Oh, Lord.
I'll wear blue. Be a grip. So... Shut up. Hey, I'm good at doing mean things. I was mean to the waste management people this week.
Oh, yes, you were.
This is the last time I'm going to tell this story because I know you're fed up with it.
Please and thank you.
Okay. Well, unless they fuck up again.
Oh,
then
God.
we'll get another story out of it.
No.
So Monday, which was President's Day, they were supposed to come and dump out our garbage like they do every time. They even sent an email and said, don't worry about it. Keep it at the end of the road. We're coming. Guess who didn't come? Waste Management. So...
They came the next day.
They came the next day. Whatever. But when they did come, they dumped a bag of garbage out of my can onto the road, which
Okay,
I understand.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, that's how it happened.
No. When they lifted up the trash to dump the trash, a bag fell off the top onto the ground.
That's my bad. I'll take that. But still, the driver, they're the fucking garbage man. You see the bag drop, get the fuck out of the truck.
They don't get out of the truck anymore. That is not a thing. That's not even. How would they even put it in there? They'd have to throw it up and over the. No.
Put a guy on the back that has like a little chute.
No, they
like
don't.
He has like
they don't do that anymore, like a door. Johnny. That is gone.
But they should.
Okay, but it's gone. They don't do that anymore. It's automated.
I know, it's garbage. Fucking machines are winning. I'm telling you.
So, anyways, a bag fell out, and when they dumped it, they didn't shake it, so like half the can was still in there.
Yeah, still half full.
So you lost your mind.
Yeah. Reasonably so. I pay for a service to get completed, and they did not complete the service.
They were coming back in 6 days. But anyways.
6 fucking days? I got half a bin. That's a full week.
It would have been fine. Anyways.
Yeah, because I consolidated and spread garbage out into different cans around the house so that we didn't fill up bags faster. Okay. That sounds way more disgusting than what it was, but
anyways. I'm in the garage. You're trying to get a hold of somebody. And you're talking to what is actually like not a real person.
A chat bot.
Yeah. And you're inside, and I can hear you from the garage, losing your mind.
Okay, mind you, the garage is right there. It's one wall away.
Okay, but it's a brick wall.
True. And some drywall, and some insulation. Some wood, too. That's all. So all that's in between, but it's not... Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
So anyways, all I can think is, like, you're definitely going to die before me. Like, you get so upset over the things that I think are so trivial. Like, super upset.
Okay, well, I mean, like I said before, I pay for a service, and it just seemed, also, to put it into context, that, like, we knew within the hour that they had not completed the service, and I was trying to get a hold of somebody. Mm-hmm. And then finally that bot or whatever tells me that just leave the receptacle at the end of the driveway or whatever, wherever it's supposed to be picked up. Someone will be out there next 24 to 48 hours to retrieve or whatever, kept the screenshots, but I did. And that was kind of pissing me off too, because I was trying to get the screenshots of the full conversation. Oh my God. But every time it would reply, it would you couldn't scroll up. And I think they do that shit on purpose. So, yeah, because how I am. I'm getting conspiracy. Anyway, so 24, 48 hours, they still don't show up. So now I'm pissed. It's, Thursday, Friday? Thursday. No, Friday I got back on, email and said some mean things, and they finally got back to me, right? They get back to me. They're like, all right, we'll have somebody change out your receptacle later that night. Or before the close of business that day. And then, lo and behold, they send this dude who is not capable, by any means physically, to move a full, 32-gallon?
I have no idea.
Yeah, 32-gallon fucking garbage bin. Mind you, they know it's half full. Okay? Did you just get this?
Yeah, you yelled in my ear.
Well, I'm just trying to, be very dramatic about a situation.
You are very dramatic.
Thank you.
I didn't mean that as a compliment.
Send me a screenplay. I'll do something. Okay. I'll punch people for real. It's awesome. Yeah. So, anyway, this guy is there, and he's fully capable of taking the empty damn bin out of his truck, but not capable by putting it in. So I end up having to run down the driveway, at the end of the driveway, and help him lift this thing up. Full of fucking garbage, mind you. It starts to open up, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to expose all my... It's his truck. It's like a Nissan Frontier.
Yeah.
So I don't know how outsourced they've gone, but yeah, that's crazy. Fuck you, Waste Management. We're moving on.
Yeah. We have very different outlooks and opinions and
Waste Management
reactions
sucks ass.
to things like that.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Well, I should have brought this up in the previous episode when we were out in the woods doing awesome things on the porch. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Studies show an inverse link between wedding expenses and marital longevity. Spending more on the ceremony is associated with shorter marriages.
Well, we're together forever.
What ours cost? $20, maybe?
I think 50.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because we just had to pay for the paperwork or some shit.
Yeah. For the notary.
Yeah, right outside the courthouse, like across the street.
Yeah.
We signed it on each other's backs.
Literally.
Yep. Got photos of it. It's actually my Instagram fucking photo. Yeah.
Huh.
Me signing the marriage contract on your back. And then, we paid, I think we paid the notary. Didn't we pay her? Yeah. And then we walked into the courthouse and ta-da!
Filed the paperwork.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were together for a long time before.
Well,
and this was my second.
Yeah.
And so it was multiple marriages.
Yeah.
So it's
the way you said that, you did. My third, your second.
I wasn't going to let you
when
say
said
it.
Multiple. It sounded
Between
like I've
us.
been married like 6 times.
No, I was going to say between us. No. But, yeah, so it just, we still haven't had that party we were going to plan, we were thinking.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too. I think everyone else is as well.
Yeah.
Because what it would be is, what it was going to be for us, like we're going to spend a week at fucking Myrtle Beach or some shit, or at Charleston.
Right.
Come party with us.
Right.
And then maybe have enough money to, get, 2 or 3 close couple friends or just friends, rooms or whatever for 2 or 3 days kind of thing. But nothing more than that. It was an idea that we didn't really explore, but
no.
Yeah, I think we're too old for this shit now.
Right. Well, and I mean, the way I see it is, if people want to come and party with us, just let us know. We've got a beach an hour away. Let's go. Nobody said anything. Nobody's coming. So.
There've been a couple.
Well.
My brothers. They came out here.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It's been a few years.
Yeah, but I mean, look, Billy got married.
Yeah.
Brian got a good paying job, so they'll come out here if they can.
Yeah.
They're good at that. I just went through, I was looking for more subjects. I only got 2 photos of last night.
I know.
Last night I went and hung out with an old Army buddy. And
that was cool. That
was fun. I'm actually wearing the same shit.
So,
well,
so that's why I asked how you were feeling today, because you did some shots that I haven't seen you do in a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you did a couple whiskey shots.
Yeah, I did 2, right?
Yeah.
Just 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Woodford Reserve.
Yeah.
He bought some good shit.
Yeah.
I was expecting Jameson, so.
Right. But
Goody, if you're watching, thanks, man.
That's why I was asking how you were feeling, because I thought you might be hungover today.
No, not too much.
But also, we did go straight to bed when we came home.
Right. Yeah, I think if I would have stayed up, I would have continued drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thanks for taking me to bed.
You're welcome.
More ways than one.
So, but I was realizing, so I slept all night, got up this morning. I didn't drink. I haven't had a drink in a month and a half now.
Good for you. That's awesome.
Well, it was
Yeah.
No, 2 months, because it was right before my birthday.
I think if I was having the same experiences that you have.
Yeah, last time I drank, it was horrible.
Bad. I had to clean all the vomit off your car.
Yeah, it was terrible. I wasn't
got inside
driving.
the window thing.
I was in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
But before
I don't
we
know
could
why you
even
just didn't open the fucking door. We were in the car.
Johnny.
I know. I understand. I understand the drunk logic, but.
No, there was no logic. I just leaned over and started vomiting.
Juno, get out of the okay, the cat has joined the podcast. Yeah. One of the 3.
Anyway, so I haven't had a drink in 2 months. And so, I had a virgin mule.
Yeah.
And then I had a Shirley Temple.
A Shirley Temple that they gave her, a fucking glass with ice and some cherries in it and a starry... And grenadine, a splash of grenadine, and then a starry...
soda.
Yes.
Like the Pepsi version of Sprite.
Yeah, that just changed. It used to be drip or something. Squirt.
No. Oh, God, that was years ago. No.
Discharge. What was it called?
I can't. I don't know. Anyways, it was...
It was a good night.
It was and I got to eat my crab legs and oysters and...
I didn't eat shit.
No, you didn't.
I was too busy talking with my buddy. Yeah. He was eating. I was happy to have a friend.
Also, yeah, that, but also, like, I think you were trying to drink, and you don't eat when you drink.
Yeah, I was happy to have a friend to hang out with.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
But yeah, I got up this morning and I was like ready to cook, and so yeah, we've got like a full meal almost done in there.
Yes, it's gonna be good.
Like early.
Yeah, right. Probably too early to be drinking, but I'm retired, so go eat shit.
So we talked about that too, like what time you normally start drinking.
Yeah.
And
that's gonna change.
Said, oh, that depends. If I get all my stuff done and whatever, and it's usually in the afternoon. It was 10:15 this morning.
Well, because you said you wanted to do the podcast, and
no, don't use that as an.
I am.
You did not have to drink to do the podcast.
I know, but it makes me so much more fun.
No,
that's the booze talking.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm a lot more loose.
I made sure.
I'm a lot more loosey goosey.
Hey, did you look at the time? You know what time it is?
Yeah, but I've been up since 5:30. 5:30. Okay, I was close.
Anyways.
I was close, and I got right up. It's not like I fucking
I
laid
know.
there for a minute.
You're right.
I was up and going.
You're right.
I got the dogs fed.
Yeah.
They went outside and pooped like they do.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
All
Did
right.
you know?
Subject change.
Do you know who Lynne Marie Stewart is or was? No. She was a member of the renowned comedy troupe, The Groundlings, which are groundbreaking old woman. Known for her roles as Charlie's mom in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Remember during the pandemic, I made you watch all that. And Pee-wee's Playhouse's Miss Yvonne. She died at 78.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh, you can't see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she was on so many other things.
Probably, but those are like good ones that she was in.
Huh.
So, rest in peace, woman. She's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
She
was funny, and It's Always Sunny. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you rhyming over there. Oh, with last night.
Yeah.
He, this guy was, used to be one of my soldiers.
Yes.
For a brief amount of time.
Yes.
But it was during a rocky time for both of us.
Yes.
We were field grade Article 15 buddies. I hadn't lost my stripes, but I went down a peg.
Yes.
And then he was a lower enlisted and then
Yes.
got knocked. Anyway, he's doing good. He's doing the same job that we were doing in the Army.
Yeah.
And
but
he didn't do 20
bigger.
years.
No.
I could have been a contender.
I mean, you could have. You still could.
I don't know. I've been out for 5 years.
Doesn't matter.
Well, in logistics.
I was thinking about that this morning, too. Because, you would still get everything you get right now as far as your pay.
Yeah, I'd get my pension
Yes.
and my disability because it's not a full-blown can't work disability
Right.
check. Yeah.
So you would still get all of that.
Yeah.
So if you did go back to work, all of that would just be... If you just went to work for a solid 10 years, I'm working.
Yeah.
Do you know how much money?
We'd have a shit ton. But,
save?
babe, you were talking with him last night. This guy moves noodles, and he's all over the place.
No, he's on the phone with people all over the place.
Yeah, but, okay.
He's import, export.
Yeah, I know what we
noodles.
do.
No, I know. I'm explaining.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm explaining.
To our audience.
Yes.
Sometimes I forget they're listening. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, noodles, of all things. We love noodles.
Yeah. And then Donovan's down there fucking doing
Right.
that motherfucker's Mexico. He's like, yeah, I'm moving to South America. He doesn't own a home. He just works, like doing the same thing we were doing in the Army. Logistics, guys. I did logistics. That's about as detailed as you're gonna get, otherwise you'll fall asleep.
Yeah.
But
Moving stuff. Just moving stuff.
Yeah, transportation, shipping, international ins and outs. I could be a fucking cartel badass.
Okay, well, we're not
I
going
could
to
start
do that.
moving some serious fucking weight, babe.
We're not going to do that.
You turn into Penelope Cruz and blow. How about
We're
that?
not going to do that.
Why? She had so many cars.
And I wouldn't have a license
Big
anymore.
house.
And I'd probably have a heart attack from all the drugs I would do.
Yeah, but that'd be a fun heart attack. That was a good movie up until the end.
No, it wouldn't. It would not.
Fucked them over. That was heartbreaking. Remember that?
I own
Okay.
that movie.
It's a good one. You want to talk about some medical stuff that will make you feel good? So we can
Okay.
go out on a good note?
Okay.
When Howard Schnitzer had a heart attack at a grocery store in a rural Minnesota, I said it right twice. In 2011, 20 people lined up and performed CPR on him for over an hour and a half until paramedics arrived.
Jesus.
That's how far out they were. That's fucking crazy. You want to talk about a town?
Is there more of a story?
Yeah. When the paramedics arrived via helicopter, that's how isolated they were. My eye itches, sorry. Oh, I feel better now.
Okay.
Good eye itch will get you through the day. They witnessed an astonishing scene. Mary Svoboda, man, these are very Nordic names.
Yeah.
A Mayo Clinic flight nurse. It is Minnesota. It's very cold. Very white up there. All the snow. A Mayo Clinic flight nurse. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. What were you talking about?
No, it's definitely very
It's Black
white
History Month, honey.
I
It's
know.
Not, okay, let's try and keep it.
I was.
A Mayo Clinic flight nurse who flew in on the emergency helicopter said, in quotations, "It was unbelievable." Can I do it in her voice?
No, please don't.
Can I try and...
No.
Okay,
No.
well, she's very Eastern European name, so she probably sounds exactly like me. It was unbelievable.
Oh, don't.
There were probably 20 in line, probably, so she's exaggerating, waiting their turn to do CPR. They just kept cycling through, end quote. Thankfully, 54-year-old Schnitzer survived the ordeal.
Wow.
Yeah. Last surviving of the German Schnitzers.
That's the
from
part
World
I
War
was
II.
waiting to hear, because an hour and a half worth of CPR, like, I did not expect.
This guy has no fucking ribs left.
No. I
Nothing.
mean, now they've.
How did they not just end up killing him there? I mean, because you're doing compressions for that long, you're smashing everything. That feels like
Yes.
that's too long.
The longest I've done was like 35 minutes.
Do you think they took breaks?
No, that's why she said they just cycled through.
I know, but you like have to stop because otherwise
No.
we're gonna push through him.
No.
By that point.
No, you keep going.
Yeah, I understand, but like that's a lot of pressure, a lot of time.
Yeah.
For the human
Well,
body.
I'm sure just random people that's why I'm really surprised he survived.
Right? There's different
Random
strength
people
levels.
at a grocery store don't always know exactly how to do CPR. They don't know that you're supposed to, compressions 2 inches deep.
That's good on that town. Maybe they knew because they were so rural.
Maybe.
Damn it. Didn't get it that time.
That's okay.
They were like, everyone needs to know CPR.
Shocked that he survived that.
That's fucking
So,
crazy.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Good for the Minnesota Knights.
Minnesotans.
I think it's Minnesotans. Minnesotans.
Minnesotans.
Yeah, Minnesotans. Yeah. Cool. All right. We got time for one more.
Okay.
A man, I'm smiling really big because I like this one. A man in Texas was abducted from his home in front of his wife by 2 masked men armed with guns. My eyes are squinty right now.
Because you need to put on glasses.
Give me yours.
There you go.
Nope, I can read it. He returned home 2 days later unharmed. It was later revealed that he had staged his kidnapping in order to go out and party with friends.
Yeah, I just figured.
That's
as
fucking
soon
old
as you
school.
said that when he was returned home 2 days later. I was like, this motherfucker.
Hold on. See, now you're jumping to conclusions.
Okay.
Remember that girl that did that, and
Right.
they thought she thought she had gone girled herself, and
Yes.
nobody believed her. Turns out that it was real. That fucking dude was actually killing people, and somehow she got away in California. Remember that? It was a documentary we watched.
I don't know.
Yeah, because even during the first half, we're like, she's a lying bitch, and then it turned out.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. But,
we both looked at each other when it was revealed, when we were like, fuck, we were both wrong.
okay, but it is not very common for a man to get abducted.
Yeah, it's the script from Old School. Remember the movie with Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
And
I loved that movie.
it's fucking hilarious. Still holds up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, as
That's
soon as
fucking
you read
awesome.
that, I was like, no,
That's
I wouldn't
fucking
go.
awesome.
That dude.
That's
Okay.
I mean, I would never do that.
You wouldn't have to.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to. That's why I'm saying I would never do that because I
Right.
wouldn't have to.
So, like,
'Cause I got a
first
great
of all,
wife.
either he's an ass who just wanted to scare her or whatever, or something, or she is, or it's a combination of both. Maybe she's just one of those you can't go out with friends, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, let's get past the motivation part and try and figure out how the fuck somebody isn't getting arrested. Because if you see that, like, as soon as they pull him out, why isn't she on the phone with the cops? Like, is their marriage just that shitty?
Maybe
I
she
imagine this is probably happening in a trailer or something.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm not saying that people that live in trailers have bad marriages. I'm just saying that
I don't think
it sounds like that kind of prank.
stereotypically, if you live in certain neighborhoods, you don't have to go to that extent.
It's
You
Texas.
just
Everyone
go.
has guns, so
Right. What I'm saying is there are different neighborhoods where I could envision this happening more regularly, and a trailer park is not one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm thinking very...
You're thinking this is an upscale thing?
Yes. And I'm thinking maybe she was scared and didn't call the cops, at least not right away.
So if this is a rich guy who's so afraid of his wife that he's like, I have to fake
I don't
my
think he
own.
was afraid. I think he just didn't want to fucking deal with her.
So he was just like, I'm going to do this to be a
Right.
piece of shit. So that, okay, then again, if he's a prominent figure, like somebody's...
I'm not saying prominent
Yeah,
figure.
neither am I.
I'm
But
saying-
somebody who has money, it's the stereotype is they're going to come looking for you because you're
I'm
kind
saying,
of important.
No, I'm not saying...
That's why they
I'm
don't look for
saying,
prostitutes.
Like middle class.
Yeah, that's what I'm also saying that. We're saying the same thing.
No, we're not.
I'm not saying rich. I'm saying he's not piss poor.
You really think somebody would come looking for us?
I mean, I think it would at least make the news. Why didn't this make the news?
Maybe it did.
I don't know. It doesn't say. And that's why we're going to get better. I'm going to get better at doing research on some of our topics so we can talk a little bit more on them and get more in depth and be a better produced podcast.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So until next week,
Okay.
thanks for listening, guys. Love ya. Bye.